Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to another Forza 5 video, and I'm going to be showing you how to stance cars in Forza 5, kind of. It's not exactly easy, but I mean, as you can tell by the looks of the Civic, it's rather actually stanced, and it looks pretty good in my opinion. This is going to vary from car to car, so depending on what car you're trying to stance, you honestly might need to play around with it just a little bit, but I'm going to show you what I did to this Civic to get it for the wheels to look, stanced like they are, and I think it looks really good. Once I get out and get into a test drive, you guys will be able to see it even better. So let's go to car, let's go to upgrade, and first thing you're going to need to do is go to the platform and handling. You're going to want to go ahead and throw in the springs here, obviously lower it all the way down. And I literally just went through and bought everything because, I wanted to make it a beast Civic, and I actually love this Civic. So that's pretty much, you need that. You don't necessarily need the roll bars or the cage, drivetrain. You don't really need to touch. It's all going to come into, the suspension tuning, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now, when it comes to rims and tires, so for tires, I have the thickest on for front and rear. In my opinion, it looks the best with the thickest, or widest tires possible, or widest rims possible. Also, depending on what type of rims you go with, you're going to get kind of a different effect as well, depending on how deep dish they are. Like some of these, as you can see, these are extremely deep dish. Now, when you're like in here playing around with the rims, as you can see, it doesn't really look that stanced right now. That's because once you exit out of here, it shows your tune. But when you have more of a deep dish rim like that, it gives it even more of an effect. Like I said, this is going to be up to you guys to play around with. So those are just the rims I went with. I think they look good on the car. And then also for the rim size, I threw, this is obviously bigger than you would normally put on a Civic. Usually you just want probably 16s, 17s on a Civic for performance wise, but for stancing, I bumped it up to 18s. I think 19s are just a little bit too big. I mean, you could even try it, but like I said, it all depends on the car that you're trying to get stanced out. So I went with 18s with this, and then we can go ahead and we can go into the tune. I'm going to show you guys how I tuned it to get it the way it looks. First off, I don't know if this really affects the way that the car sits at all, but I took the tire pressure all the way down to 15, as low as it goes. So tire pressure as low as you can go. Gearing we don't need to touch. Now when it comes to camber, what I did is I dropped the camber, which is probably, I think it was like around here like normal, just, go all the way negative with it, -5 degrees front and rear. For toe, I went positive 5 degrees, so the opposite direction. And then the front caster, I went fully 7 degrees, which is as high as you can go. Now, I'm not sure exactly, like what, I mean, I kind of know what caster is and what, the angle of toe. I'm not sure if this is ideal, but in my eyes, from playing around with it a whole bunch, this looks the best to me, so that's what I went with. And then you're also going to want to go to springs, and you want to make your ride height all the way down, and I actually should, I think I'm just going to make these as soft as possible. I'm not sure if that'll, do anything. We'll just do that. I don't see it, affecting the way I have it stanced right now. So I'm actually going to make those as soft as possible. That might do something, I don't know. And that's really it. That's pretty much it right there. That is, the setup. That's the tune that I did. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and jump into a test drive here really quick so we can take a look at it. Take a look at it out on the track. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the test track, and we're going to go to the full track right here, full course, and let this load up. And in my opinion, it looks pretty damn good. I might, make this kind of like a series where I'll do, certain cars and stance them out, just because, some cars look really sick when they're stanced. Obviously, this is not a tune for a vehicle that you're going to want to actually race on the track against other people, because this tune is awful. It's honestly going to be awful. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out in the sun. And I'm just going to go ahead and put on the e-brake, go to start. And we're going to go to photo mode, and then you guys will be able to see what the rims look like. So as you can see, that rear has that just harsh angle, and it's actually rather stanced if you ask me. This is as close as I can get it in this game, but I think that looks, pretty good for being, a stance. So that's what it looks like from the front. We'll go to the back. Obviously, we got that harsh, toe angle, which, you know, really pops it out even more on the front. You can pop it out more on the back too, I think, but I just like the way that it looks like that, just because it looks really, really aggressive with that kind of toe. Yeah, that's basically what I did. If you guys like the way that that looks, you know, stanced, you guys saw my tune. If you guys do something a little different and you think it looks better, go ahead and drop it down in the comments below, and I'll try it out and see what it looks like, and maybe I'll, you know, make this more of an updated video. But this is what I've done to get the best results, to really make it look, you know, stanced. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, definitely throw me a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more Forza 5 videos like this, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. The links are down in the description. And anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.